Hello, I'm Martin Park. You can call me Coach. For those that don't know me, I'm a naturopath and a master coach and trainer who has been working professionally in health, fitness, wellness, and personal development for over 45 years. If you are someone who is interested in learning how to maximize your overall health, well-being, and performance, then welcome. Today, I'm going to talk about vitamin D, often referred to as the sunshine vitamin, the important roles it plays, the problems and symptoms of deficiency, and the practical steps you can take to prevent them. Vitamin D plays a key role in the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, which are crucial for bone development and maintenance, thus preventing conditions like osteoporosis and rickets in children. It supports immune function by modulating immune responses, potentially reducing the risk of autoimmune diseases and helping your body fend off infections and chronic diseases. It plays a role in mood regulation, with emerging research linking low levels of vitamin D to an increased risk of depression and anxiety, especially in regions with less sunlight. It contributes to muscle strength and function, reducing the risk of falls, particularly in older adults. Furthermore, vitamin D is involved in the regulation of over 1,000 genes, impacting everything from cellular growth to inflammation control. Vitamin D is also distinctive because it is both a nutrient we consume through food and a hormone that our bodies produce when our skin is exposed to sunlight. And it is this ability to obtain vitamin D not only from vitamin-rich food sources, but also through direct sunlight exposure that makes the widespread prevalence of vitamin D deficiency and insufficiency all the more striking. In 2024, vitamin D deficiency is a significant public health issue worldwide, with studies showing that about 30% of the world population may be deficient in vitamin D, with high rates in certain groups such as older adults, people with darker skin, and those living in areas with limited sunlight. In some studies, rates of deficiency can exceed 40% or even 50% in specific populations. These figures suggest that a substantial portion of the global population is affected by vitamin D deficiency or insufficiency, with the numbers varying and influenced by factors like geographical location, skin pigmentation, age, dietary habits, and lifestyle, including the amount of time spent outdoors. So what can you do about this, and what are the implications of being deficient or having insufficient levels? Here are the symptoms associated with vitamin D deficiency and insufficiency. Deficiency symptoms include fatigue and tiredness, bone pain and muscle weakness, mood changes, muscle aches, increased risk of falls, especially in older adults, hair loss, delayed wound healing, increased risk of infections, chronic pain, and bone loss. Insufficiency symptoms include general fatigue, mild bone and muscle pain, and subtle mood changes. And while not immediately symptomatic, insufficiency can also predispose you to high risk of osteoporosis, cardiovascular diseases, autoimmune diseases, certain cancers, cognitive decline, and weight gain. And the problem is, vitamin D deficiency or insufficiency often doesn't present with clear, definitive symptoms until it becomes severe, which is why it is essential to make sure that you are getting all that your body needs so as to prevent any unwanted complications. And here is how to do that. The recommended daily intake of vitamin D can vary based on age, sex, and individual health needs. Generally, adults should aim for 600 to 800 international units per day. There are three primary ways that you can ensure you obtain all your daily vitamin D. One, and in my opinion the simplest and most important, get more sunlight. Throughout human evolution, sunlight has been the primary and most natural source of vitamin D for our bodies. When your skin is exposed to UVB rays from sunlight, it synthesizes vitamin D3 in significant quantities. This form is highly effective at raising blood levels of vitamin D, and it costs nothing other than going outside in the sunshine. Plus, it doesn't require digestion or absorption through the gastrointestinal tract, eliminating factors like diet, age, or health conditions. And depending on skin type, location, and time of year, just 10 to 30 minutes of sun exposure several times a week can provide you with all your needs. 2. Incorporate foods that are high in vitamin D into your diet. These include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, cod liver oil, egg yolks, mushrooms exposed to UV light, and fortified foods such as dairy products, plant milks, and cereals. 3. Supplementation. If dietary intake and sun exposure is, for whatever reason, insufficient, supplements can be necessary, but as always, consult with your healthcare provider about the appropriate dosage. So, as you can see in our fast-paced, indoor-oriented lifestyle, prioritizing vitamin D has become increasingly essential, not just for your bones, but for your overall health and well-being, as it impacts everything from your immune system to your mental health. By integrating dietary sources, sensible sun exposure, and possibly supplements if needed, you can maintain optimal vitamin D levels, enhancing your quality of life. And finally, if you suspect you are not getting enough vitamin D, or you believe you are experiencing symptoms of deficiency or insufficiency, then consider the strategies I have outlined and/or seek advice from a health professional. If you need my assistance with any of this, then please visit my website and support community. It is a community built on the foundation of support, accountability, and empowerment, with all the tools you will need to rethink, reboot, and reclaim your health and well-being. I will leave a link in the description. I thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your company. I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.